Achtuyak AI gis the Katiuhan. Ya Achoa Waku. Ya Stekatwe Shukatkoa Anika. Sheikh Eti Kutas Ayaye Hasaru. Testakat Achoa the Twasaku. Khatka treaties you do a sago at Yatakach. Dasa away we washed on Juan. As Acha Tatat Chai. Yeah, well, Chucky gave her that way you took a tongue nooch. Yeah, Hayan Wad Hashuka has a dusa. We Tashish Kay Schoon a yeek a hasbutian. Tash yis at the way had you yes. Ya you gave her, ya to yejagach to ne, but sayek a ya, a kay hasyati, a choawe alcohol on a koo. But Jagut at aya yekakwatitsu. Jaguda anikak. Yewe ya gir hoa we skashnik Kaatsʼ. Yewe duch ede ayagachtu sa ach si hoa. Ade awe yuch ewatania. Wushkitan chusatien. Hu owe du yitch ausleyech kustak o ish del fasen. Hu owe du in ayayuch achwatanen. Hu owe shukach ade chusati. Ya Kushtaku ish oecha na kawanik yam Chukasti chi awa du ish du nakrugu tu awe wuna. Akawe kutzati. Tesla na shea itcha ya du tla si hua awa sha. Tesh yegu genki akwa ya du kwatsko. Akawe hutsu du tla hu owe tu wuna. Wasa yet ik aya de kusti. Welisa ku kohanki. Yaagu Shingit. Talas tuush on kohanki teen. Lidzi aya has de kusti. Gwash wan kanins aya khatla aya unaya. Ya gwash du kik has gwash du shet kleine gawe du takian. Ho away du yeti du klaag usatien. Gwash klesh wuti khoa. Kleine has wuti. Ach tu je ke tesh wait ayach ya yagi. Utisakut an khoa akhoa hasokusti lidzi. Ya shkashnik hastu at sati. He khoedi. An gun dach te khoedi. Yes qayi yudu asak we an. Akaya wish kashnik khuwastien. Chaye kugenki chakot yede awakho akhadan. Shukwa khoach tuasagu. Du yukatangi aya. Gachtu sa achi si khwa. Akawa yi ide kakuni dasa khwa akhadan. Chaye kugenki chakot yede. Ya de akwa. Hashuka. Yahuchi yagi awa. Yatatin. Yanachigi. Yata. Latina khauti. Yadua. Okuksa. Yachige. That's a kechwach. Tla. Tuka kwa kwashi.
Ja, doen. Goed goed dan.
Yachige.
Ja.
Okay. Okay.
Ik kun je dat niet ja. Je kan het ja naar terug. Je gaat goed dag. Yaagu Kutuwunáagu Yádi die gehele kan gaat in daar sianas at in nu ga je te gaan ako in taak zitten na dus aan at in het ga je gesteen in dit aan het in je vindt dat het is zo aderas aderes het is kaya tu als je het je gekaan aan dat in ook het is goed en je taak moet altijd aan je kako at is in تخيل تعتبر يو تحكات تدخل كيف في دولة تعتبر كيف في فقاوة كيف يمكن يشد كتير يقرأ يشد كتير وصيا ويشكوا قوية خاطر وبداية الوسيلة كنت وصار وتوا يدك لكم بيها تكون تخام بكاها تاكاوا ليه يوجد وصار في كتش يقاس قياس أخوي الناس كم بيها وهي شو أعطيه دوا أو وانا اللي سوى ويسكوا أقوى وشوشات هل أولويتي أول خير دو وقت وكان يخون وقت أدوية تشروع قد وقوة الشك وفي تأخذ إليه سوى أيا وشاف شاود وقصير وشاف أيا إدراك قصير يويا وقع تذكر ويسكون كثير وتفقدان أقوى وأتفقد وتفقد لكن إن خرجوا الخير أتيت كل كي يخسر استنى يقال كيف يتحا وش يخسر سواه خروج الوسط لا كثير ونخلص الوقت في الدواء الوقت وتكون سواه وزيادة الخاخي تسيدت ويويا وخاوات شاخ وياكوا شاخ وياكوا وينخنا ينخلت النفسية ينتظر وكفوا سيدخخ هذا استعتم ذكر يستعتم سكوخ وشاوتكوا هذا استعتم ذكر لكن تواسكوا كوريجا وكفوا سيدخخ هذا عندنا نقطة تجيء وسته نقول كمان ده القول في كل جزء كيف واسيك خطة وانا ليش نتقوها كيف خواشة الوقتية وقوة قد كيف تسوى كيف كل شيء تقوى خاطئ ولا مش أيوه أنت تقول سؤال تقول كيف هس أختك يا أخوك فتيت أول شاب يخلي الشهادة أول شاب وكوكك يا دون قرقة الشاب فيه ويدفقك كيدا قاخاته دون قرقة وفيه الوقت يكون جيت المولد وقت دولك يعني يختار واصل يوجد يخصد أحكام كان في تقاطع في القيامة الوقت في نوت اليخ يقول لا تقوى خليت كثير خليت نقول خليت كثير كيا خليت كثير كيا أنا كنت تكلم كيا خليت أيا كيف يمكن إذا كان كان هو سبب ويا كنت كان شنو كان هو سبب ويا وكيف كنت كان أول وتعاون هذا تقول دق وشو هو هذا يقصد شيء هو خايف يمكن أقوى أقوى هذا وتجيكي وتجيكي يجمعك إذا هذا هو هو كفك بديه يوم تستيقظ من الخوف يمكن أقوى وأنا ليش يقوى يمكن أكيد كذا يصاب فيك تقريبا كيف كذا يسوى كيف أقوى كيف النمبر 1 يسوى الله وأنا نسيت كنت إنسان يكون إنسان أقول فاشي هو أكيد فاشي تصف فاشي تونس ممكن فاشي خالص أفريقيا وأنا نسوي يا قوي بتنجح أفتح sau này giữa từ từ các quân quậy anh tôi cái nếu ta không uy thì cơ nó sao không ta thích mình thấy được anh nhiều cái nặc không á ta thích nặc không á mình cái việc này nhiều cái yêu cầu họ giờ bắt đầu Yéil kan go go ko work это доходно к уху я вот это вот rồi là con muốn trong cái cả rồi là con cái đó nó cái những nó khó chịu giờ nó khó chịu cái nó phân biệt nhiều cái nhưng mà chỉ ở phía thì nó ở trong cái lúc thì nhiều nhiều thì tạo cái cuộc đất nhiều cái đó nó cái gì đấy có sự không được sai là không ta khắc là chính cái đó sometimes ta được ta nên không phải cái nào cũng hiểu đúng rồi хорошо мне это какие хотя хоть хорошо она ты думаешь прекрасно я вот это хоть да и прикольно это сахатута хадая лапанита это прикольно я доход их алгоритм это не делая вот так вот искренне такой så har det spelet. Så var det godt, at kan jo se kan. Altså store for gode. Det er ikke. Hvor siger at vi jo alle at vi kan. Det er så godt. Det kan starte. Det er så godt. Hvad er det til vigtigt for det? Hvad har jeg på stedet? Det er ikke en krav i kraft. Og det er for noget. Vi kan lave sig kraft. Der var jeg kun, der har det gefældt. Det er ikke for godt. Og der er ikke for ham. Og finder også i det ord. Og på der kommer der på det. Så kommer der på det. Og det er til at være. Det er det, jeg var godt. Så der er det mere dårligt. Det var jo en af de der det fint. Det var Yaagu så. Det er Yaagu. Jeg kan jo klare. Det var også kommer den her kultur. Det er jo også. Vi kunne udsætte, men så finder jeg en af de ikke. Vi kan også rigtig fuldstændig en video. Det var det tæt plan. Jeg har det også lidt. Vi spiller det også. Vi spiller det også. Kan I noget? Vi kan klare det. Jeg har det også. Jeg har det så, jeg kan ikke. Jeg kan ikke have det så vidt. Vi er ikke kommet. Jeg kan ikke have det så vidt. Jeg har det så. Og hvad siger det? Jeg kan. Og hvad kunne jeg? Og så kommer på, at du var til. Det skal jeg have været det. Jeg kan. Altså, jeg tager også det præcis. Jeg er det. Og så var det. Hvad kan jeg være? Det der var. Det er det. Nu er det næst for ikke. Og det er godt. Og det var du sagt. Det er godt. Det er godt. Det er klart. Det er klart det. Og det er godt. Det er godt. Det er godt. Jeg tænker det. Vi tænker, at det var samtidig. Det er der holder vi det til. Og det var det, jeg ret af det plads, vi kan få. Jeg sagde, at man må se det var sådan. Jeg det fik det jo. Det er det på den, det var. Og jeg sagde, at det jeg var klar. Jeg kunne nok ikke sætte i det, hvor jeg gør. Og sige, at jeg kan. Det var husk, hvor arbejde jeg. Det er så flere. Og du var ikke det ud der. Det er så der er lidt mere i det. Det er tak for at What can you do to watch? We're not. But what you know what? You know our move with Kaatsʼ. Can't see us for sure who's as we know to see now, there's no what you need to. At one of the things you are going to come. Do a copy of it. You look at the people. Tassa. Det var her. Og hvad hele Hin abu hin awet go kuchok Kaats'ko. She gets away to hand away. Where the shit? We're not a free one to you. Well, in the world, I work with this no. Chadek, see, yeah. The priest of the body, I use it. Two of the things that you can't get. She could contain use. We just need to get yeah, nothing. Think of the Christian, a good for what he is. It's good what he is. A state of in every shower. He knows. A dark shot. You shall take up. The people see that you got a hour that was sitting there. I didn't go to you. التخاوت أو تجيبون على كخا. أنا ليس متقاعد وأخي وطن حتى يصير في خاطئها ولا وقع. تمام. إيش أخن؟ يا أخوي بيسكوا. إنت كنت كسي. ماذا قدم بالوجه يخوضكم تشتكينا. يتقي يتقي. كان غير خسيك سكوت هذا. أقول لي كنت وياه. يشقي عن يعقوب الشكر. لا هذا في قصة شيء في غير شيء شو شيء زاد قصة وهو مستويش عقاوات قد خان يقوخ وقناع وقد خان الطوب يا وقت في تخيده تكوكو يقع وشاوت وشاقين يسقع تكوكو أو تسك يكون تسك الجماعة يخشى كسي تقنته وأدكم في ذلك أول إيه تسوي يقع بكمل هذا قصدي أنت خخ وكنت دوا ومقصود متخطية فتقاخ أتخذ أو سكوت أكيد أكيد يا خلاص ده يا تعشية وتدخل أكيد يا Good story, yeah. Oh, good story. Look, I do it. Yes, yeah. That was. You have to control the account. You have to use. Yes, yes. I have to use it, but I don't think that's enough. Yes, but it's hard to use. You have to. You come with it. يصير معهم كان يدعي وساقس أوانيس بتوقع أوانيس كان يتقون أول وسكين وهم كنت إنه كنت طول لا أتفق إنه لا توقع فيه كان يقول إيش تعالوا 5 hours كنا فيها شامل 5 hours أنت كأول في دكتور سنة لا تسوي يحتاج يكون شكل وها إن كنت تجني تقلق تجي وحكاك سايق تجي خسران in the ground.
Yag oed chwbwstyn gallgallnig Yéil dwi'n sago at Yaagu. Yadu kitchan Aagu. Qaisa an. Aqa Yaagu hasbwtyn. Te chwedi. Hasdiwch gallnig owe. Ye owe gwalli ach Yádi chydnew. Yádi yadatu dreg genki jakuta ade owe yuk ewe tani uchsa. Kallese kwa at gwalli tuasagu qa yisaku kwa yashkallniki ide kakwanek da sawewe da. Ade I khat akki u. Ya shkallnik wan qanins tlesh de khatta dawa kun katidnik. Ajawi tlesha tua oshku. Ya we tlesh lengit chinach yuk awush atki. Ha hasyawas ai. Hada hasyawas ai. Ya lengit dawe ko ai saku tikat yohan. Ajawi ide kakwanik da sa ko akhay ashkalnik da. Taina khawe tekwedi. Has hits teach sati. Du tuasaku khosaku. Yashkashnika da jawe achina kawanika da soe owe yuchli watan. Si huatach gedeen owe a kaushanik. Gwalchakuta koa. Jayegu genki jakut de owe achua atu. Ya hasu ich satich eka. Jade khatna kon ya ach tas tekwedi ach sani has. Ya ach tuasaku koa. Kone aya. Sushka gachtulnik hastu yach. Jago haku. Skalnik ati. Shukwaya we kawush. Atuwan kawawugud we ka. Chayuko gantu jihich. We hoots. Ka hoots over awashan. We katuk. Du ku. Ade over our hitch. Tag. Okeo sene. Agawe. Yatayach. Is a yikdewe wuski. We do sheech hoots. Ade awe dark wuski yeah. Do jinj a genke our she. We hoots. Goose. Ajawe klaye wuti huh. Ya tesh. Ya asaya kudzati. A kathat. Se wok akugsa kaushahit. Yuk atanga kudzati yada darko Ya de atachta sego at. Ya de lingit. When Ghanins Jew ya hastu ani dewu art. Aka lingit yachawe hastu teen. Hastu a teen awe. Hoots, kushta, hicht, khat. A kleinskashni kutze ti awe. Wudu ze teen ka yachas ya ti. Akawe du chuch awe. Da hastu ku dewu guin. Guksa we lingit. Lingit dege. Neil kwa hitch. Di shat kwa Hu owe outletsen. Hu owe wutletsen. Outletsen. Kijk. Dus het zaak aya. Dus zaak aya weti. Ha, kasi ye. Aka awe. Du chuch yachwutien. We ga. We Kaatsʼ. He chwasagu. Wasa aya. Wasa atwune yug. Ako Dachnach awe du kik has. Gwash. De awe watu. Hoots. Aya kutlakatisha wat. Yashkashnik. Du iqakuwishi. Kate awa ausatin. Hoots ku a 2 day. Kakan kusyacheti. Kate du tini. Kate Pushtini. Yashkashni Koa Yat as Yukatanko Kutzeti Yakutan Oechan Hasakawa Nikadan Ach Ede Yahina at Tashas Awas Kugu Sahas to Hunch Kaatsʼ away has to Hunch Sati. Utowasagu Konachaway to Kachas Kuwushi. Ach away has to Ede Ya Yahiwa Art Yahiwa Art Aka away where Ache Kutzeti Echwasaku where Ache Washkagan Yek Dashi Yuduasagu at Koa Ye awa Hasu Tawasagu Hastu Ede Yahina Ati Aka away Konachaway to play Kakan Kin Hihi Kakan Yek Dashi has Konek Kwashi Ya Taina Koa where Ayanach Yekugi away to Katagu Her away a kawa ak Tesh Eka Koa du Ede Yahiwa art Atcha awa awith will sin du Ede Ajawe Tesh Eka Sitzin tin awa a kawa ak We Kakan Kine Hihi away to take Ke Uwashi Ya Kakan Yek de Shi Kone awa Konach Kakan Hus Akade out the gun Gusa we du hun Yeuti Ajawe Koa Teskega du Ede away Yahiwa art Tes Ustin Talk with the hun away Sheech hoots Du Hus du Jin aya Yatayaheo Sane Kuch away Kuch our cook away Wekakan Hus Teswood a Teswood a away Yadu hun Kun yaki sakshwe koa Yawahi a kiki a kawa ak Eka du Ede koa Yahiwa at Testasa awaha Testasa Akawe hutsuki na hihiwe kakan yekta shi Owa awashi Tachlitin tin awe Kakan khus awe a kach out the gun A kach out the gun awe guksa du hunch Yan sheech hoots to a kawa ak at the choa awa guk Du jin tak to nacho a kausa gun A jowe we take wedi hasto at sati we hoots Kausha wash choa a jin Hu awa uwat Ya hu awa awat aya Du hunch Aka away Kuchas with the ati Echwasa kuguksa koa We kahoots Wasa atwini duin Kawasa hasaw sanech It's the cutwish kashni telkadin hasaku Kaatsʼ koa De awa sha Jakuta shawat Chita awa Ya hasu ani de haswu art Singit yach away We do shut Hoots Satiko eka Yatatsu Audi eat Yata awe kutsatitsu Hoots Audi eat Kakwani showe achi aushatueta Kutcha awe achi aushatueta Ye awa has to ani de awa has wo an. Dach nach awa kutsati has to yatki. Kuts yatki awa. Yat singit chuk ko a singit yach has uwa ya. Tesh with the school hoots hasati. One kanins ko a yisatin has to toasagu. Shayat I chu kan a chuk aya ash has ashkaut le yat. Gwell ade ayil qaini yisatin. Hoots kuku aya. We chu kan chuk. A jawe kan goosh kutsati. Ye awe hoots yach awe one kanins we shaki at yacheti at shataduhu. Akawe. Kaatsʼ at ayayatatsu. The Kaatsʼ yesawe the katashkalniki. A joe wutu yashkalnikach tuasagu yisitini da sakshawe weta. Ade achatna utsu. Talkachtuashku. Yakasi atoe etuye wutien. Yanka kach with the good. Hoots away to shut yayidat. Jakuta puts a teko to shut. We hoots to toasagu to shut ye husati. Yawaka. Test to inuch itanak. Test to inuch itanak. Ye away to haya yakusti. Take the hin kawu good. Our satin away to shut ye singit away her. Her away out saku. Ya test to toash good to inuch ewatani. The wakshi ke ausaneka. Yadu. Asaya kutati yata. Yak utzahawu at. The goose ayadu tawasagu awastini. The wakshiyike ausani. A joy ausatin. Yewaka. Hado. Hoots koa ausatin. A joy hu awashakawa ja. Yadu yetki. Ish. Jak. Ishan. Yisqi awe ayeti. Katuk. Ade awe. Hasji watan aya hasi ish. Hechasagu wasa yeyaw saka. Katuk tutkoa. Wushtachas awat setl de katu da it. Yetu jin. Katu chus. Adachas awat setl. Kanachre awat jak. Yew adatawe. Shkatilnik. Chvitlai awa. Adehasbu adi. Hechasagu adusa ausatin. Katuk koa. Gwash atut awa. Awa gut. Akawe wudutsatin. We hoods to shut. Akawa ak. Woosh de awa akawa jail to da it. Ho awa wukah. Kanakwe wukah kakah de shi awa awashi. Has to jiwa yayidat. Ye awa kan chish khidi sa akhi yashkashni gada. Gwash yata. Ka we recording team. Stakata dae yagachtu lak. Singit kainach. Achu akanachawe has ausaku. Dai kayukatangi team. Singit yukatangi ka. Gwash achu atalkaden has awas kudasawe. We yukatang. Iwakshi ke usaniyat. Yata. Khede. Yachina at. Ka hoots out the eat. Awa. Shkashnik klein aya. Kaatsʼ ata tu yeyati. Wasayi tu wuchuan. Takutataway. Ya Tuwunáagu Isakuwitsu. Sheet Kakriakatwutien. 2019 Awe Kutan. Hastuini Jachwane. Clear to Ish. Ruchtla. Hadasi ya. Ya Kone aya adat. Yejagachtune. Yajagut atshi. Tuwunáagu Yisatini Hoa. Yada. Kashkashnik away. Kaatsʼ. Kashkashnik away. Chashta katat. Duktut. Tag. Kap. At Auktatsin. Telchis Chakuge away Skatishnik. Yashta Katuhan. Yatatsu. Kashkashnik away. Achtu yik hastuin away Yuk'k'iḳwáan adan. Kachwa ako Lingi has kauchlenigi. Yashkashnik. Itcha. Chanakawanik das ya. Nach adich haswusati. We Lingit. Adusa we shukwa Anóoshi has ausatin. Has to sag owe deu to saku. Yank owe yeti. Chuwu has to shada hanich wusati we gao. Qais teen. Yi tau ad. Ka sinda a ish. Da koni nakawe Anóoshi Yaagu yikde haswu ad. Utusaku aya hasu sag oya yidat. Ye awe. Tuwunáagu ya hatunda tani awe ke guchtletzin. Tlach tuwashgu akade aya hasak waqaq ya hasu sagu hawasa atwune ya yak yikt. Uhan koa gachtu tu. Ye awe haye jinei ya yidat. Yada Anóoshi yani ki qedach. Yéil Yaagu jinik qedach. Gus'k'iḳwáan koa asqaq qedach. Du yuqatangi aya atgachtus ach. Gwal shukwa aya koa. Yituagasagu tu yejagachtune gwal gachtul sa.
Yejagachtune.
Yad chunde gachtu an. Yachadisa du Tuwunáagu awa tuwu. Gwal take a chuk aka iti a.
Gosh, Khatawadis or Chupana. Gnas Chish Khadi Iki. Tuwunáagu Yashkashnik. Nazgadu Shujin Kaatsʼ, Nazgadu Shuaya Katagu. August 15th. Dachaya Yakakkwake Katagu. Aka Kuchiti. Sitak. Ish Achat Wusiwat. Duhidi at as ain ish. Sitak. Akaya Kuchiti. At Ayachat Uawat. Ish Achat Wusiwat. Adachaya Yatlachayik. Tuwunáagu at Hauligas. Sitak dach. Aya ak Yehauti utech. Yehautich. Yasluk nachadi Tuwunáagu. Yaslingit ani tuk. Tlach shaya daha. Suknach Yádi at Kaats'te at has Yaagu.
Cheese. Itia, Atusa.
So henach ichkini awat at Kaats'te aya yakdat has Yaagu chinkat yak ya at dugu Kaats'te kuchte ya has yak dugu yak dagu aya has du kak yakawada dui ui wasa akat khat sewa ak asayi al lituya bay aya achkin unsi it uknach Yádi chinkat yak hut klel zu kleinach kuchte nukach hast du ihn wulli hash dach nach ka atadat kin dach nach Kaatsʼ at you adua sak ka hichis shan kochte kach hast du ihn wulli hash you Yaagu atadat has kin Ushdayin hastakin ad kat hastukayande ya higa at aya ya hichi shan yudu sago a hichi ayu a eti kwa Yadudayin aye ko ayo stulikak Yéil yach ayo liach ga deya dat yach hastuk kayande ya henat yak tadat has clean hut hilhash udusku wasat as yaw kauda yaye
Cheese. Echa. Idetha, Atusa.
Stuka yan hiwa at de hastu in hasku kut shuahich hastu itich ayakewa ya yak tadat haskini anach aya ya asawa at dugu chat has gweil dat kudziti sales gweil yachdi uti tlef ulnaun chat has gweil yedu asak atuk awe yedu uwe atugu yacht nagase takat at Kuk dugu kushda nukshayan everything aya Anóoshi anide akawa hate. Anach aya a dark yana Anóoshi aya has kuwashi. Yayan tlatki has a yunga dlak. Anach aya yan afitsis Yádi tu ya situ yabe Anóoshi. Anach aya yayan tlatki has ayawadlak. You at dugu we look nach adich on tu ye uakai. At has to ani de akawa hate. Anach aya yatlat has ayawadlak Anóosh ich. How de aya yan kachlinik.
Sheesh, Echawe, Ek. Tukachtutu, Itia, Chagutashkar, Chashugushkashnik, Chagutkoa, Skatilniki, Hunskasniki. Atuitsakoa, Naskinachawe, Dechwatu.
Cúsle Yéil Yaagu Janig Éidach Skashnig Cúsle Chéil Shan we é Dach de Heen Slúk nach Adi Ach Hint Wudzi Kit Weil Tua Yak or Ya Kawu Dai Atude Wukuchu Awe Lill zu glade ka ya aslaske awusku Clay you goose yet wish the hash at dugu da aw Clay ya plastic gweil uya nuj at nasi hoots nasi Clay dúil cháis tú away wúch de dús cá at nasi gweil away we at dugu Clay you goose yet wúle hash wúle hash tú we hinch anyek kusini at aya ye aslaske Kade Anóoshi kuashi aya akach kuduashi ya alsk ach itidishi
Alaska.
Alaska
Alaska, Yach.
Alaska kach linged has to clish washin has aye zis heen ad has wullitsis tu anach tse ke awallitsis Anóoshi Yaagu awe llingit ad yach shkushnig Yéil Yaagu ayuk dunig woosh in
Okay, sheesh, Klein, Echa. Adusat Klesh Utuch, Klesh, Adusat Klesh Natuch. Jaltakatra.
Yéil Yaagu, you Anóoshi yo yeyan ya kandunek. Wudustini tlech you kogursatik. Chu yi dat yeti ya slinget. Away you tat sacht. Atunach kukaudu a tull. Kaket hartli. Gwelliach du ka yatki na atu yeu du o. Tleitech you kugursatik. You are wrestling get the day yash kasnigik chi ya. Way six. Aku awe atunach kukaudu tush. Ke tunach kudu teach yach. Atunach a wedus teach. Wed to anach ke class east. Helpech kugursatia ka. Ket hartly to ka sech Yaagu ka sacht. Ka awe ye kwadage zu atunach kukau duwa tush. Ka yatki se ye duwa o. Ade you at kawan ni ye shukat weshkuna shudu dulti nuk.
Echawe Gulchish. Ja, idet khoa du eet kartusa etcha kartusa. Kartusa etachawel de katata du kartusa singet kina khache kukinki lek khakenacht. Ja, du yukatangi. Gulchish. Sa. Yachke, Techwach. Let's.
Ja.
Oh, Chetwa, Techwach.
Gus'k'iḳwáan.
Kasi.
Gus'k'iḳwáan.
So aka awe dua an hitke kataye aye dakate yo yam shuka awe dua sak so just the I understand one of these so it takes to that dani yo awa good I would take yakati at the way you in hoka do to ti you ya ak he satit atu siti one of these so it khanya kunna say dasayo Takut atayo. Yes koyuga. Kudaxak ye atawa. Ye khoji awa. Yes ingit ani as yes. Yes kasnik zu kochte kochta gut. Atain atawa ayach atyati. Tutewek to ayachawaden. Hin nada. Tayo akade nada dakakaden. Yega kasen ko akadak na dalut. Just ana kawa ke ushikot. So tewa ang tini awa at kutu to dikit. Tak ito kutu de kau do aje. Ya at kutu da kawa to pin. Wana ni sawa at sayeden wuduwa kaju shayena awa hindu to tsefik. Tak istakinis at shiyeda edoka. Tak adosak ustainir. Isatinuk ni teh koh teh ye koh sateh. Ye sayo at uwakto. Atat awa atat kaudak dia. Atat to asidada wo were sailors. One of these so it to stini stitch. Do a stitch. Atuna kawakuyo do a was. Awa teh kuna stira atuna to stin. Awaho asqinis teh kuna sti yekuyawaka. Adetagik pakuho. Adetagik pakuh. Dasayo. Away taknach yiska Jawa ask kutuda with seed. Yaagu do a saxi. Yakudu a hut. Jota yikawa te adatas uwa koch. Adatas uwa sit. Adatas kuchawe. Ticht said. Yakudu dia. Jota apede as the hu heart ache. The west is hu heart ache. The arkis uwa. Adas was picture yes at was a tinge. Had you adult see Yaagu no. Jotaya ay hiti desto in ana adawe as ausitin. Jotaya shudzitin. At punach karting teno ayiko. Punach karting ten. Aya hai Akade do watini at sayus awasa. So saya cookie di destu in awa at. At awes to kaya at tutir. No wes to kaya sutuzi woon. As often. Page teo. As to kaya dago tuzi in. So saya ku who de awes as when ya page teo. At you shoe ba awa. Yaku hawa. Woon has uwaji. Awet as often one and isawe. Agaw Gus'k'iḳwáan. No, yat eshekte. Ajawa agaw Gus'k'iḳwáan. At aya yawun magid. At aya. Takadyedes to kaya to schawa. Now as to kaya to de na. Now, brandy giyo. So takasayden yash na tanuk. Teksu wasaya yash na tanuk. An kasayden yash na tanuk. Teksu wisa kutsok tuk yejikanakik. Yus kaya. Takadiyede ayik tastu inyo aku adawe. So, ayak tastu in awa at tastu chiye au dua o ku, mashuga, pakat, aja sudutsi o. Tastu in kaduni, adedus iya. Adat katsak shiwa geudutsi i, het kakot kaje. Het akat kadutsi iya kat. Kaya nas kuhawa, kunas kasni. Ant kini ayo ayiko. Kasi atsu ayiko. Chushyahayi dake. They're looking back. Chushyahayi dake. Chotesh to the team. Yakawe. Akesu to the iwe wood. Chotesh the kata satani. Akawe. The kata dade dak kayawa go. Takshukate kaya no kuhu aya. To akana. Latuya be. Do a sack to ah. Yaleski. Muchawe ashpatnike. At tayo kayo at sa team. Yes, kaka.
Way doa. Cheese. Well, Adadawe you kagach to start, which the cut wish gasnik. Atlains gasnik away would to just the cut wish gasnik we hash cut two away. There were 2 or 2. Gun cheese cadenia la gates the cut you han. One canins kunahoe to oya. Heen tak kakaya atyan to at. Ya has to yuk a tangi teen. Katlani at the way. Kaats'u asagu adato yukagachtu laati. Shukwagwal. Dachadu shuwenet kanachgachtu sa. Akakukte gachtu da at 650. Juan. Atlingun chish Johan. Pach kanach yek aya yashkalnik. Shkalnik. We hashuka atuyeti. Kanacho adati has you a name. Yakuk. Wasa hasaya at lock. Dak talks away. Dak has a word. Yakuk team. Isikuga. Yadu. Contacts sexual Gwash Nasjan kat talk Nasjan kat Caucasian talk Washkiwe. Yeah. Kanacho it Z has to yejine. Ka hansu Gwashia dega khatu wasagu. Uttle yechi. Bekuk. Atlain shkashniko kutzati. Shukwa aya Yéil now. Dushkalniki awe adati hashiwene. Akawe hechwasaku adusa adat to the tan. Ha gwash cook aya gachtulayich. Ya uski akutzati gwalisaku dat yachsa. Sa. Iwakshi kakwasane. Ya Jagodach kuku. Chanachoyek at Badaliechen. Hadjis. Yádi we on Kaidil tu at Yahayuk atangi. Atlain adewe kutati atut. Yindea Yag Aka away Yadu. Yag Gayati Kutz Ayakut Katisha what Yeawa Hasakau Shahit Yéil Nawu Kaidach Tishugo Atawe Kuchnage Kaushahit Nora Florendo Wega Yadu De Sleen Hasakau Shahit Tukwe Dichsati Yadi This Yadi Yudo Sagwe this Askadushu Yagiawachi 1972 1973 Awa Hasakau Shahit Ikea Hasawe Adadeji Wudney Besta Dominix Hasu Koi Nak a Jeff Lear Sheldon Jackson College away at that day has to win a yeek. Yewa has to yejani. Michael Krause has to eat with this she. Nikea Sheldon Jackson College. Tatachtuashku asai kusti yak. Qaita on yudo sak has be on sheet kaketi. Qaita on. Yewa achtuasago hasuwasa weshgun. Chag owe Chidzi Atunachaya Yawagut Kalkawu Kaseich Achlisk Tuachsi you saga no Achlisk Achtla Dutla Hutsu Weshgun Atunachawe Yawagut Akaya Hasyawati Yetlatki Kach Aya Kessingit Enach Yukakachila Art Kalkawu Kaseich du Ik Atas Wuchak Chikle Awed the Seokatu Daya has Wuchkani Singit Enach you has Kawush Atkin Sagutin as the two Wunik Hoa at Jawe Hasakawa Akakait Wuski Dich Hasaushayech Yahayu Retangi Yak away Yadech just lingit Renach Dachnachsha away Wushkik Ian you are at would do ini ye Zisk would do ini ye Kli away a day our art a dach day nail de to art wait till you the cut would do the art a gawe dachnach Wushkik Ian with Tek who does who art Ni away yak at Tach yak at Yakaya yeti, Aka away, where Hashaka has out a year. At that way has you and man. See Alaska Heritage Foundation, you do a software gal. Kingi stay away yeji wouldn't Ya a day awa has a yawa dock a yekoach to a sagui cool. Kechne ka honey. Anchorage day has cool team. Schoon claim. Alaska Methodist University, you do a saga at Kahutsu, Ayewutian, Jeff Weir. Huatlatu was a tea, you Nak Richard Dowenhauer. Has to Huatlatu was a tea. Akaya Yeji Wene, Klingit Yukatangida. Huig aya yawahig huna. Ach aya a klein akdein tan at u a yewutien na dag kuk. Ye awachwa ach we ampex you do a sock we kach eich kadish hiti at klein kuk klein anawe atas awa ya. Real the real at konachoy ya kana juhu at ach aya yewuti. Nats tla yuch ewatan. Tal kunachoy du chank ewutien. The Yaagu at gachtu sa ach. Yewe gachtu ach. We kuu a du sa kunach du chant awe. Du yuchatangi. Shagao. Nats tla ko a. Well, niya awe adach. Yewe shukwa at the hasakawa akakawa shidi. Khoinak awe kechne e kechnech. Yeyaw saka. Well kudach lidzi. Kashyak wadlak. Kashyak wadlak. Khoinak ko. Yak kitlak. Well wuchini jagachtine ata. Lidzi at tsu. Echos sakuan. Na tla. Ha duchuch. Duchuch a katchatsiwak octasai. A dechadnu. Achawe a kautlachet choa. Na tla. Kechne. Yuch a tank klein. A kawa a koa a kawashkidi. Singit chenach. A kawe hasach a kawa nik. Tait kak enach. A kawe hachi yeti. Kach a shatzini kuch. Dew tu just the cutwish kashnik a toot. The joy of tu ach tu klakei kach Johan. Galchish. Even when it's ganach het wasak what he let kak enach.
I found a typo.
Ooh, you can.
So Nora wrote down kook for Martin. It's kook.
Ooh.
Martin's
Oh.
kid. Kook.
Ooh.
Do.
Ah.
But she wrote kook.
Oh, with the extra at the end. There was one on here. This one was really fun. Let me go find it. That'll probably take me forever. I think it was on the last one. Right there. Yeah, I think it's right here. Kaatsʼ tunach katin klein awe ayiku. No, that's not it. Here it is. This one, or maybe it was the last, maybe it was the first one. So do we know what tsiksh is? That's the incarnate, that's so it's tsiksh.
Ikshawa blue hellebore. Nakuyasawa.
Yeah, don't eat it though. That'll be it for you.
Or juice, the juice even.
Yeah,
If you get it
very
on your eyes or in your mouth, it makes Western scientists discovered digitalis from that plant.
Oh, wow.
To work on your heart. They use it for heart medicine in Western medicine. They learned it from Sikh.
Oh, very powerful. And then there was one I was looking, I'll find it here. Ketunach kudutisyach. So some old timers still call binoculars tsiksh because they used to bore holes through it and look through it. There was one. I was trying to find the one where he says, so you don't get turned to stone. I can't remember where that was. Was that the last one who was talking about that? Must have been. Because the first one really talked.
Could you keep an eye out for the name of the nephews that went with Chu? I thought I saw it and I looked back for it. I couldn't find it.
I think I just had it in the notes, but I'll see.
Oh, okay. Because Yid it was Dastia's oldest son. No, youngest son. And she said there was 3 of them. Yid and 2 other nephews that went with Chu. Anyway.
Qais Teen and Sinda.
That's the one.
Ish.
That's the one.
Yeah, so when we started this, I said in Sitka, I was glad that I told them, I tried to tell them this story. And then she told me the names of all four Shingit who went aboard that Russian ship.
And Sinda is a Kaats'an name, woman.
Sinda Ish. Okay, makes sense.
And Yit has 2 glottal stops.
Oh.
Yit
Oh, okay, got it. Yit Sheesh. I'm just trying to find that one that says, so you don't turn to stone, because I thought that was really cool.
I think that's page 304.
304, sheesh.
Line, let's see, 49 maybe?
Oh yeah, there it is. So what you end up with is, so you have te, and then when you put the suffix on the te, you get teich. And then you get for people. Now, there is this thing that I was focusing on a bit this summer, and it's the pattern seems to be this. You're going to have the conjugation prefix, you're going to have an irialis, then you're going to have ga. Now, there's no underline on here, and I think it's long and high usually. So when it like cha adeye unatika, so it doesn't happen. So that's how you get like, so it doesn't happen type of thing. So you'd say teich unastika. And so the perfective of this would be teich kusati. People got turned to stone. Or you could say teich wusati. They got turned to stone. And so there could be all kinds of things that you can then use this for. So keep in mind that it takes an object pronoun. So you could say now, or no, you'd say now atich inestika. So you don't become an alcoholic. Like if you're trying to like bawl someone out about something or whatever you were trying to say. But so the other one was, we were saying Kedain Achjin Chaus Chetgunika. I wash my hands carefully so I don't get sick. So that ga thing at the end is a really neat one. We're going to see it pop up in Tuwunáagu, yes. And the way it's going to pop up there is they're going to say Uchke utika. So no one gets hurt, so it doesn't get out of control. There is an okay.
Cha'adiye unatika. Cha'adiye unatika chawe. But I heard it as an underlined G in the song.
Yeah, and I don't think it is.
Ye unatika chawe.
So it doesn't become this way.
Yeah,
Right? And so that's what you end up with that. Then there's
that's
an
in
opposite.
Anóoshi.
Yeah, well, there's an opposite concept that takes a different grammar approach. So this one, you're going to have Irialis conjugation prefix ga, and then the other one you're going to have, it's going to be basically a hortative. So you're going to have conjugation prefix ka, and then you're going to have the letter T at the end. And that's so it can happen. So you could say, Gedain natu. And then you'd say, hold on, let me get it. Gedain natu qisakut. Read it carefully so you will know it. And that one works really well, like did one verb so the other verb could happen. And so you'll see that one a lot too. And so these are two complex verb forms that you can sort of, I would say if you don't know how to do them, just keep your eye out for them because they're going to pop up all over the place.
Kune, could you write that last phrase that you said in the chat?
What was it?
So if you read it, that you will know it.
Oh yeah, read it carefully so you will know it. Gedain natu qisakut. I gotta do these little things so that the underline G doesn't go away. Itchy. She's eating her toys now. She's got anxiety. One other thing is like, why is this yuck on there? Anybody know? So you've got kaatsʼ, which is to go by boat or car, but you can put a canoe onto this verb, and there's a specifically for a canoe going. So if we look at we go down to like 52 or something, and I said, let's go out there, but it's also specifically saying in a canoe, which is interesting, which is probably said because there's this big boat, and they said, let's go out in our little boats. And so you have yak. So it's contracted though. Yak turns into yak. And then here you have kwakuhu, like, let's go. And so it's that's interesting. It would be good to boat out there. That's what it's saying. But it's interesting because there's no tu in there. So.
Does it only work with yak? Can you use like chayash?
I think it only works with yak, as far as I know.
Oh yeah.
And it's pretty rare, but you'll see that one now and then. Okay. Good work, everybody. Amazing. It took us 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 4, however many.
Can I just share my screen for a sec?
Yeah.
Sinead? I'll just show you something quickly, if I can find it. Yeah, I do.
The talk that I want to do, original, talk,
Yisukugi Dasawa.
Sounds like George Davis.
No, Dasawa, where Kaatsʼ Shkavsnik aware on Goon Ku'u 1982 celebration. Adach Koa has Anóoshi where hoots she spirit song. Kunach Yeke video. It's really impressive.
Celebration again?
1982 on Gus'k'iḳwáan. Kaatsʼ Shkavsnik Yata.
Achtin again? She. Kanakhri on Gun Kaya Hasatin. Ya Kaatsʼ on Owe at the clear. On Owe at the clear. Do it clear. We at she Owe Huacht. Yeah, we. Achu at we Kashas Equa at the way wish Kashnik too. Kanakhri at Huacht was a good to Saku way hoots. I could Katisha what a Kaatsʼ. Catch sugar at the way. Chakoti de our Adeshka Dishnikia. One Kanins Coach, I again which in our house counted the hut. I tiko. It can cheese away. Ya Achtuas a go with Jakuta cook away connecach to two. Jakut de aya a day ye jagach to me. Cash one Kanins wish Kathleen Konachaway Yádi at Yachke. Ya Achu gwash Nastin car when it's Kanachawe, you has Ewatan. Poon has Skawashnik. Aka away. Ya Yata Achu Jayakinki Yikuati at Ya Yidatka Kone Ach to two. They away were two Ach Yata Kesh Kakshakitha at joy Tukagach to Ach. Kasank it to a guess a good 2 Yata.
It's okay. Kaatsʼ Ik ish Shika 1971. Shinkita yu ye na cage. Ji de Kaatsʼ Kayu Katangi hin yich na gut kayachyati. Techa teen. Techa. Hin wanku akagi hata yu du kecha ye akat akechash. Aga kechen chu cha yu kawahayi hat du inknas teach. Ye awayati kayu katangi. Cha yu kawahayi yu katank du inknas teach.
Sheesh. Echa.
Sheesh.
Ya Idet gwash Yeti to a guess a go. Was a good techni tooch. Kawe gwashi Idekakwaha. Aka Shahit ya Wasa which it gach to two. Kashki Hatkakwati just Yikakwasa Idekakwaha. Yikwaha.
Wait, Yanagi Hunki Yi ide Kaats'an Haya Yidat Tak Ade Ha Tuwu Kaats'e Adat Yi ide Kaats'an Tlachwasa Hatuwu Kaats'e Sakat Yide Hatuwu Segu Aku Ankaku Hande Gachtu Ichnuk Ituwat Hatuwu Setsini Yi Iyachwuti Kaya Kagwantank Hasati Yahashishko Hasadi Chasakat Gagiye Wu Tusenes Du Wukshiyik
اشتكت
Ya Taku Ankaku Pastu Wakshiyi Ye Utusene Hatuwu Ragiyi Chawasa Yat Akuk Kut Hat Kudu Ik Shetwasa Wuti How Hatuwu Utletin Chasakat Yade An Yat Ik Yat Kech Satiyi Gatkye Wutsene Kahastsu Ade An Yatke Has Satiyi Tleshdog Chinket Ani Takwan Isa Hayat Gugati Kahas Ade Hatuwu Setsini Ye Yudana Ade Wunewu Ye Ade Yakugeyi Ye Yashitkach Ade Kut Wuchichi Yuchichidat Hichichityat Kodiichi Ach Ayat Sashsu Kenaye at Uti Hichichit Zeket Zedi Hichichit Zedi Kaats'e Ade Hatuwu Yati Yi Sakat Sinket Ani Kunugu Kenak Ye Wuti Yu Kunuk Yu Shitkach Yu Suknak Adi An Kawu Hatkulik An Yatki
الشيش وكيخا خطي أختو أسكو خطو أخيت خواها أخيت خو أكوشيك شيتكاك تكوزي سو كنتاك ساكشوي تلك هندد خا تلقا خا نسك تاكشوهي تشوغو يختنجي تخنخ تخواسا هتواسكو يتاك هدي يقوكتو إيخ يوها يقاكو ين هسي إيقاء نقود تلو تخيخو سوچلت كتا أن كوي تو آسي وشقن يادي تيناخ ستي أجاي أوهان سو هاتو أيخوتي سو يدلقا أن قاكو أيد ودشي جلت كتأت ha jis ausene. A tu dachko ha tu litzin. Chaltakat ye de kusti ye tu sene. Tlech ha tuwa oshkuwan. Ha wasakawa ha yitak aya hat kudu ich ha tuwa sagu. Achaya chaltakat at adat yaw tuwa nak. Shishak at tuwu kahil. Tlech ha tuwa oshku. Hat kudu ich kua. Ya hatlaki kat kudu ich. Hatuwu litzin. Haya yidat tachwasa hatuwasagu. Ya halilko has itich. Ya tu kayich. Achayach halilko has adi. Hasiwakshi ki keu tu sene. Ajaya hatuwu litzin. Hatuwu tachwasa wuke. Ya ankaku yantin. Hatuwu. Kushika itcha stark.
Gooch each. Peach. 1971. Yeawa yanakajin. Achlilk. Yedu sagu. Achlilk. Nakil an. Huowe. Yeanakajin. Du hunt uakuchu ka. Yanach kwan ha na nach. Iyich. Kodli yadli at klein. At klein. As channin awe. Duchuni yadi. Yeawe. Yeyak kwa sa ka yidat. Hat kayi tini stakat. Ach sanihas. Ach arhas. Yuawe yeyak kwa sa ka. Ayi slisaqiye. Yeya ak awe shwudliyach. Ye at klein. Kayi sani. Hin kwek. Yak hadat naki ku'u awa. Idat ye in khwathak. Hastu hidi tus ye in khwathak. Kaku hit. Ye sunny hidi. Tu ye sunny hidi kutis hit. Tu ye sunny hidi kushda hit. Tu ye sunny hidi wanda hit. Ye khates.
Kulchish.
Yewa ye yakhseka. Gunnal chish. Hat ye kaudikiti. Ak ishandain. Hawune ye yewa. Ha tudach. Kukach yisa ha. Klach. No. Klach. 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 Nach. That's the longest consonant phrase I ever.
Let's see. Go ahead, Juan.
Klach. Nachaya. Ha yakususin. Idat kwa. Ye qasigu tunachawa.
Yes, away.
Yadach. Yagach tudachun. Yewa. Gunalchish. Yu yachsika. Quakt. Ste. Ani. Ane. Kwan. Yuhan. I never heard it that way before. Yewa. Yande tukach tuslaat. EGS.
Nachisha.
Yewa. Ye eat chachwatan.
Nachisha.
Ye datkwa. Hakaniyan. Achuk yeyati. Kahatsani hastu. Achu. Hakan kiyan. You to saich. Uhanch. Achawayi dat. Hastu jide ayach gukati. hasawa has du llilk has ade neil kiti awa yes agursane
Good cheese.
atle khawa
Good cheese.
gunal chish
Echa. Jack, eat koha.
Wucht Kaduha Cake
Jimmy George
Cake 1971. The away ye at Kudayat. The away ye at Kudayat. Ya ye dat away ye hayati Guna Anquani Ya al Wedi Angun Tut Hudes old Desa Ya Hanakat Achaweye Hatuk Wati Uhansu Ya Hana Kat Cake Aegeus Yijin Gachtulat Tashtakat Yech Awe Kat Yu Nut Ich Chuhin Hintin Which you Ayach Sadait to Tinuch Ich Klech Kat Oe Unadlach Ye Yan Kauda Yaye Yayi Dat Ha Yak Ashwe Al Kwedi Ani Kach Ha Ye Haune Yayi Dat Klech Wuch Hun Huch Chaye Hagud Hauditi Yachana Kat Klestat Sa Kshe Kshewe Wuch Hu Yaguch Dada Yachana Chawe Shatin Ade Wuch Hu Yashudachich Ye Hakusti Yachana Kat Klel Datnach Sa Kshe Yande Kagoch Del Ya Wuch is Han Chatlechte Ach Askiwe Wuch Hu Yagoch Tada Hakusti
Yeah.
Ya Southeast Alaska Kach Yehati Ye
Yeah.
Kach Yehati Ye Shingatani Tuwunáagu Yahwush Kanach Ye Yauda Haye Gunushisha Ye Ayaka Kaats'u Ya Achsani Has Dudayu Kachatangi Yachana Kat
Oh,
Ye ya Kagwati Ye ya Kagwake Ye ya Kagwake Yidat Ach you Katangi Gunushish
okay. Okay, Howie. But Yádi is a teen. Yeah, you that Jack our two waiter. You that cheat woo. What is a teen yata Jack K Keke.
Ah.
Idchoha. Idwu.
Kaats'k Gus'k'iḳwáan, 1972. Tuwunáagu Kaats'k an Kaats'tatani, Achunchefas, Pakat Yat Yanaagi, Yaagu City, Awe Akach Tuwunáagu Kaats'k Yaayidat, Yaayijit Muduwati at Adade Yigachtusatabi, Yaayitlakak has at U, Ach Ish has Yat Yinaki, Awe Akach Ach Tuwunáagu Sledahin Ayu du Clark Yishkatnik Ach Ish has Awe Yekdunik Yutan Duden Aya Kuyo Dudlijak Aga Awe Tit Janach Satanen Awe Yua Kla Akach Hint Uskit Wedukak has Iji Wananin Stagawe Yua Cha'an Guanawu Yedekat Awe Yayat Uwagut Yasha Yadade Wananin Sawe Aya Uwagut Wesawa Aga Awe Ashke Wawus Kudesaya Yanagut Cha'achat Nagwanayi Yede Aya Yan Chagut Hach du sleep away with Hesawa. You Achtla Kak Has Iji Tle Akach Hint Hat Uskit Yakuti Ach Kayanach Yati Hagu Chunk Hagu Aga Awe Ashyek Our whole you up. Pesawach Awe Yek Uaho Utan. Aga Awe Yuch Ashkawana. Gusawe Achin Latidi Yi. Tletlek Awe At Uagut. You do Kla Kakhas Ijikade. Yukesawa Yek Ucho Awe. Tlak Akachin Uskit. Hachawe Triya Yedat de Yitin on Kushtayakhwasatit Jewustani Akakanuk Ye Yayik Kwati Yashitlik Kas Yadiyit Kina Pastu Yuketangich Awe Uwaya Yikas Awafu Yakugati Hachawe K'iḳwáan Akafint Awufidik Yaditlakak has to
Echawe. Chish. Skaidu Idchoha. Yata.
Yéil now Tasclean, 1972. Ega achtuyak ayayidat ayaguna andach hachut has uat. Klish has to ich kutuji ayayach hachot has uat. Hahach onchi ayam tusatin. Klach ega ak eku ayuyeti. Haha tu klach da yach sa akach yak Adach ush. Chaklaug. Yéiguat Yewush to stench. Kawush yach ke to the tanch. Aya Yewush to stingy. Ha chaklach ayanach aya. Klech to asa ye to satinch. She de hain we slinget. Aya guna na you to adach do a sauk. De chas a oe ha klech ya ha yach you chashl at gi a. Adach hasqua ye dat ya ha chu ye siati a qua chukle. Cle chega ha ani kwani yach ahes yati. Ya ade ha chenach yus chashle at gie. Ha chaug ayu chaug chagu kau. Ha ye aya wush wus kuen. Ha ani yachtien you ka. Are you atgen? Ha yachat ach nianach aya achonchi. Kaya ya yan yadi you dach du a sagu a. Ya you dach du a sagu a. Ka ani yachtien. Ach ayam du ziku. Hayadach he southi niade. Ayashlinget dach tu a teen. Klich zu ha chenach you has chech at ha yadach north down the Yukon River. Klich zu has chatu ach chagut has du you chatangi kudziti. Adach ye yidat yach hachu yes yati akua. Chushugu hayu chatangi klech zu dauk sa zu mesk uste. Hachagus klechwasa kuwat. Chayati. Klechwa ye kuat sa klech hastu kade ha. Sau kwa ha ye aya wush ank da aden. Aya wush ga ka at wush sa nas tangen. Ayat aug dach kusti ashlinget. Adach aya yidat ahe yis nawade. Klech ye uti. Klech as yudle ka yinade yach shlitzin. Hastu tu datani. Kaya chagu adi hastu in kadunige. Klech ayach you tuk the tank. Klech ak hasuhin. Ayach aug ade ak aduhini ye. Kle uaya ikach de tu. At ye ayatin aug. Aya ka kusti ayashlinget. Yashlinget ani. Akach aya wushtach wuskuen. Kawush ya awaduanean. Hat de hooch awe ganalchish.
Okay. Chisha. Kaats'an Kaats'kwáan. Gediach chige. Oh. Is het ook wat skiwi? Khasanka.
Lesiot. Oh, wait,
Oh.
tuh.
Kuchtige. Yádi.
Kaats't Shidka, 1962. Gus'k'iḳwáan away. Yaagu ye danagi ya yidat kagwantan yatki kadauk adi yatki gunashish shukanedi yatki ya ach keshk uaya tuwu shatsin away dujit yiti ziak adat kach detan yanach kaude aye ya asch yatki ya Yohan kiksadi satiyi away yanach kayiti ya dukach has kach edi yidat away yetin du tunach kanas ayat sakat yadak u wudin kikskau away rich hastu sauk hastu shishuk wusiti archaway shish yu ye du ya chaka ya yidat du yach yi danagi Plague ya tiyi yek Plague kada ya kushushke ya khat suknak adi yatki khat wusiti ya dutlau khas kiksadi yadik has wusiti chahan away akik you yach kaujiu yadu ku awes atche an kausiye at dach nach away wuti du shatkian kitkau shitka aye guchitan shawu away awusha shuk anach du sayi kwa gutwa dich ach ya guchitan shawu du nach na away outrikain kitchkau aga away ach awui ti ya ach tla du shat katsku tla katsusku tla du tla iti ye nati away ya husta tla ya hastu tla ya ach tlak ya hanak wugudiya aga away tle ayat kaudliu dutla atich ayausaka atle Ouchawe dutla wusitiya du ish yatk rat satiyikch khatsutle achat kaudliu ach ik du ik khat wusiti achcha wushta kakut diti yit hasha ya adeyan has kaudi yi yit koa tlek khaswasiti achaya ya has yause ke ya ach kesk katsu yunach yachdach wugudi tuhudu ayadu trachut chuye ach yach kashu kashuun kach ashtuk ach ik hel kwasaku aku hu chagut yena kudzati to ish has ha yadu tuwant ach yach he kaudiyen ach ish kelk yach ach tuwant hutsu to ish kelk to tuwant yach to sani yach to woody to yaudihan hayadu athas ko westlesh yade auch satin ha gonashish ye yidat suchu ye gugenk kunachtach at kawanik tin ye wusaneyi chu awayi chu awaya an kaudushuku yach ayayati ye yuch kaudyuwu ach kag uncle. Of course, we have the space in between us. Ye yana kage tletka hakaktin cha an kwas yuk ashu hayanana ku ayayeyan kausiya yauk dak who are good ya ach at asha to shu ye ayayan has kaudiya shuk anach ya has to ish dakshao sha awasha ya dak awsha nana idach ayat tsa ya has to tla sauk auch awati ouch away du hunkik city yudach yuk tiyak dak Wagudi ye aya kudayin ha kustiyi shinkit ha sati yuhan ha gunachish ya yidat cha yigugenk kunachtak at kawuniktin ye wuseneyi ya.
Okay. Yádi at Gus'k'iḳwáan. Achid Choha. Heat Yanai. Tzacht hit. 1976. Ayat Yaqini. Akhkani yan. Akhlil Kohas. Llakatyede ach yi kawaha. Akhta atas. Akhtu yanik. Yayi yachud llachul qaini. Ajayat akhsa. Ayi qai achid aya. Yewdutsene achjiyis ya at. Chayi it qaqatan kaya. Ya at ade akhtuj wutli ya qaye. Ya hachuni. Ya hawlachuni quu. Ya dudaye jituneyi. Gunilchish hat Yádi. Wa yuk qanin sawa. Ya akhtagu qwanki. Hasta iti qawu ye ayanas qich. Shinu. Nich nach tuquch. Gus'k'iḳwáan ayu. Ya hashukatlain. Aqa iqiye tixiye. Yahuds. Ayayide awech dus taij. We qaqil qixsati qa. Aqa awe shadanuch. Qane aquch. Ya asha dudzatiye. Kliye qatin awe we Yaagu. Yuchqwa we nagut. Ya yisani plain. Aqa awe jakanda qage we qa iti qa. Gug. Ijiqa wugud you. Awa uni awe plague. Just tune dain dakde na shich. A itnach ye ishich. You on this page. A itnach ye kakudin awe. Suhat ugudch. Plague. Tech a kach wa she you are. Just khaj a hekinde awa set. Khaj the tuni case. The tuni yes awe kinde a set. We khaj ko you yatsi need. Aqa awe akag awe yaka gutch. Ya you get the tuni khede al adnuch we khaj. We astig we una ite. Ye ay achtu wuj wutle Yaagu. Ya yoxatini. Ya khaj yach ye achchi qude u. Ya neil Yádi. Ya ye yadug chud achwal qaini. Ya achchuni qede awek qwati. Gwall akag ach yak qwahanan. Ha ye ayaska qwati shakte ya has juchuni qede sagachlaat. Ya ye qasagu. Ye aya shtaqa khattati. Okay, Kushik.
Katya. Agaki. Kuna. 1976. Lord Diki Alkawu Wakanas Chisa Wuchani Yehaw Dati Ya in A&B Hulk At Ya Hatak Ki Takat Yet Ya Yewuti Waequa on Qusit Khwagut Tuwukanashki Dech Satiin Akade Jisatan Kwan Aunt Piniga Sakik Jerusalem Kuk Atchayo yi sikhi. Yukajin tausan yeya kugei antrini. Atchaya saknain ye kuch. Ijita yo duwati. Yusaknain kayuchat. Achawa wusht ashwash aweshawahik. West West the cut ya aunt Peeny, who away ya codly, ya codudly ga, ya hot. Ah, a tuna away, the cut ka away shower hick, ye one has nakati ya, hot talk key. Ah, ke has aquati, idadly ich city at, has to in rineste. Has to kardak jisatan. Shwayach ha'uti. Chayayagi tunach. Amen.
Open het cheese. Okecha. Stark. Eat gewoon.
Sikre Santa Kahini, 1982. Ach tachke. Klek de kan kawut. Yak klatke kayan hawuti. Hawati. You book of life, you do a sak Bible hajich to cut Johan. Touched you to atke haidu to akacha you ayaka. Dikan kau se shukhanach. Achaya atu yeyati yayidat. Achan kawo duin achin yederich. Cha uaya yatlatki kach hachur yaugudi yech hachun hu aha an kawo. Hatertu yina de tihi ausiku tlek ganach hatiye. Hatunda tani wasayati kayaduhu kayayati uchkachan anach tudak gach aga aya hakagwanech kawuch gachtuschan tlachwayakei at salsetidu anikach yaha ankau ya hat kaudia ye hat alsech aya hat kaudia ankrinich ayu hasatin you knugnikin achli yechat gusagenki lesh chat ulke kochenu dusagun you achli achladu ish hu ayadu kede chaat achtin aye kudzi geye at yatke yach haus cage shkak kakwalnegi Kleishade Gune a Ochchi Yeohan Ayaya Yidat Achjetkitin Kocha Ago Yu Achshakatke TV Dultint Uhan Klelye Hawuti Klel Akau du Akau Tudahan Aslish Hain Skalsnege Ayaya Ditat Ach Dat Aya Kashuachi Asach Yatke Aya Duin Kuchtiti Yaslukach Adi Yuhad Dusago Ya Alsechtach Yaha Kahidi Salhan hit you adu asa Shaka hit Salhan Khin Tuayi Yetin Yaha Kahidi Achtua Sigut Tsuya Anach Kuchtiti Ye Chonige Achish Dushlish Ayaye Dusagun Yandu in Kagwantan Ya Achish Duish always Kawusa Yudoasa Dacha Dusai Kusan Yudoasa Ahe Achishk Siti Yach Dak Hat Wusigut Achishk Has Iti Has today ye Shuchan Ya Achishk Ya Yak Dat Dach Achlich Ach Ik Tuk City Chahashagun Ayawush Kadach You Kaudze Achaya Yuk Keu Watani Atu Ach Ik City Yat Yat Akik Ahe Aish to Kelk to see Ahe Kanakt Yudusagun Kaachtu Yak Yayidat Katsuye Hu Achwalsteni Kaya Achani Kwani Hastu Hat Kawu Haye first time Kwa Ayayu Hatank Ye Yati Yech Ye at Duasak Akuhlak Kayin Ayu Akushash Ye Dehene Ye Klelch Ach Tua Ushko Ach Ya Hwagudi Lake Hatch Ye Yawas Yaw Ye Yasak Shy Klel School You Hwagud Cha Hu Akwa Hosiku Sukakwanik ya achtla yenanach achlishk yenanach achtla dutla sayer aya chatzeti se you do a sa achtla dutla achtla kwa shit kwe you do a sa aya ya achsayi kwa aya te kwe di ya dech wusiti yak dat a achtla kwa hes shangu kedi ya dech wusiti achish kwa awe nange yudu sa Yéil ish natsk du yawuti kinadakin ye aya kudulshnik yu haane achat ayu khan shkalshnik nujin yu dak kade al sech yek tutal Tushlatzak Kanukun Peshayu Akanach Yan Kawa you are Ya Alsech Shelshat Tayinach Sha Kanachaya Tu At You Yak Anach Tulshat at Yach Awe Kuchte Hayak da Haich Yasit Tayinach You Awe Yaha Achsakukt Yakhu Yikt Atayinach Yahakasakukun awe wa an kunen awe ayiktudanakt wayak al adusinut yawe kwesiku ya ach yatki yatan aya achsi jin katnach ahe kuahadushlish jaktin yudu esagun yadushlish wehastushlish ya achan Chana du ish Hunanach Koa awes Shawat du shish Koa awe Tach hit tan Yadich wusiti Achku husiku yadu Tach hit tan Yadich awe wusiti Hukoa Atude ahe has Kuaha Yahuna today to Kashilkat Yahweh has Kawaha Achyatki Haachtu Yake Khatsuch Aye Yikuwat Gal Achjit Yitiye Kleshe Koch Waje Yayidat Yawush Kanach Kugauda Haye Yach Yu Kakwa Tani ha gunilchish yuqwa dayachaka he al shilk khatwusayi ye aya kakwal lake kakwalake kakwalake gualshe dikankawo hain usitik to next year yes Yahweh shtukra khatikti.
Okay. Oh. Kachayana Yádi Owe Yidlak Nilchish claim. Yeowe. So Shach gets the crown for the longest one of the night, I think. Yéil was a close second, but that was claim. So in the last 10 minutes here, let's just reflect. We did a lot, so 3 hours is a lot, but I think it all adds up. Like this is the way to use language, right? So beyond the learning language, you get to the using part with all this wonderful stuff that we have. The goal is to go through all of it, even if like most of that time is spent just listening or reading. Like that's, I think, a really key thing, because you've got huge pieces of language in here, including there's a verb back in the Kaats'Q, where it's I think a kawahu. So that hu verb root is to weigh something down with rocks, but it's also to build like a rock pile. Okay, it's wild. Like just the amount of stuff that's in here is just, it's just amazing. Thoughts, questions? I'm making out work.
Ach is to see aya ye do sagun David Kadashan Katya Dach Adu Sayi Yádi you do a saw.
Oh, okay. Sai. Cheese.
Sheesh.
Kecha.
Gayati Klika. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to see something that I'm struggling a bit with is to like when you're reading and you kind of open up that time for like conversation about it, is like how do you go about that in the beginning, because there's so much content and I'm kind of like a little bit overwhelmed with it when it comes time to the questions that I'm tongue-tied because I don't know what to ask, or I don't know how to jump in the conversation when you're talking about the stories.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point, because like these are probably like the 50th time I've read these ones, right? So I can like just kind of jump. And so some of it is too like I was trying to set examples of ways you could like, oh, this makes me think of this thing, this makes me think of that thing. But maybe what we can try next week is some specific strategies, which would be so now we have these stories. I mean, we have these speeches, right? So we ended on 196. So we're going to have Jenny Clanat, a couple from Jenny Clanat, and a couple from. So what we could do is we kind of went in this order. So Jade Wu would be next, and Skaidu, Kaats'Q, Yéil, Kushiek, Chop. We could just sort of grab one, and then you would have a week to compose a response. Like, so the scenario could be, it's all imaginary, but like these are ancestors, right? Is if you were there and someone asked you to say something, and it doesn't have to be, you don't have to go pound for pound, right? No one's asking you to do that. But we could do that as a starting point to say, like, how do you respond to this stuff? Because a lot of us have been there when like big stories and big speeches have been made, and it wasn't necessarily our role at that time to respond to it, but there's going to come a time where like there's not many left who can, and so it's going to be up to us to sort of have those moments. And so this is a little different. So like the stories, it's usually like I would just start thinking of the place, and then I would start thinking of these other versions that I've heard, or these details that I found really interesting. And some stuff that happened this summer too, like these stories, they just go around and around and around. So so much stuff I think about, like George Davis telling me like when he was young, his uncles brought him to the reef where Duktuk tore that sea lion in half. Like he went there, and then I remember he talked to me about how bummed out he was that he didn't take close note of where it was, so he couldn't tell me. And he's like, I was just like 8 years old, huh? And so I usually try and I think of those things. And so I guess as we're dealing with the speeches, it's a different type of language because it's a lot of like relationships and kinship and stuff like this. And it references the stories more than going into the stories. So in some ways it's a little easier maybe to respond to, but then other ways maybe not, you know. And the Willie Marks one, like that, he recorded that on a tape because he was very ill in the hospital. If I understand it right, if I remember it right, he said, play this at my kuik after I'm gone. So like there's amazing stuff in here. And as we sort of go through, but then my hope is if we just keep doing this, like we've done this for a month, right? We've done this for a month with like 3 hours going in deep, just, you know, and sometimes we're just listening to it. And when we get to the Raven book, like we're going to have some recordings that have 14 stories in 1 hour, and we're just going to sit through it like as if we were there. And then but hopefully by the end of the semester, then you'll have like lots of practice to say like, oh, you know, and so you could make some notes of things. And it doesn't matter, like if it just one thought leads to another thought leads to another thought, there's no prescribed linear response that you really need to have. But then we could try some different exercises too, where we all say, you know, we could pause it and everybody takes 5 minutes and put something together, and then we can all share it. So there's lots of ways we can sort of try stuff out too.
Oh, goodness, geez. I just remember when I was in Glacier Bay and how much I needed the response language. And I was like, and so, yeah, so I think it'd be great. Like, I think there's a perfect time for it. So, goodness, geez.
Oh, yeah, and we can like figure and like, and we can always just ask, well, how do you say that thing? How do you say what would you say here? You know, and so like, because those things always come up. Like, there's all these things where like, I mean, I don't know how to say that thing, you know. And so, but when we look at these stories too in these speeches, we see that. And when we get to the because we cherish you, they're just riffing off each other like the whole time. It's like kind of building and then sometimes responding and going different directions. So we'll get a lot of examples on that too.
When responding, is it always reciprocal, and is it kind of like a skipping rock, like you have the big speech with the first hit and then it's reciprocated by the opposite and kind of skips like a rock, sort of?
Yeah, well, it depends on the situation. Like, so like let's say you got up and said something, and then I'm Kaats'k Yéil, so then it would be pretty appropriate for me to like, especially if you got up and said something and everyone's just like, like, whoa, hey, you know. So I would stand up and say something like, "Chish, shoy ha'inu chiyatani." So it's like, I don't want your words to just drift out into space. And so then, you know, and so that's kawayik is into thin air or into space. So kawayik de was ahi. It just echoes off into space. And so there's certain things, and it's good to like, as we look through these speeches, and like we just do them in Tlingit. So you can also dive back into this stuff and read the English too, and start to pull things out and say, oh, there's one I could use. Like that's what when I would study these, I was like, that's one I could use. That's one I could use. And it's fun to review them because I could think back now to like 20 years ago when I was reading this, and I could read the Tlingit at that time, but I couldn't tell you what it meant. I'd have to read the English, and there's still a bunch of parts where I'm like, whoa, this is getting deep because it's very thick Tlingit. It's like, this is the deepest as it gets. This is as deep as it gets, And so, but then I would just pull stuff out of it and use it. Like, I'd compose songs based on that Thomas Young speech. Like, there's lines I pulled right out of there for composing songs because it was like a song for our language and stuff. And then it was really neat too, because some of that stuff goes full circle. Because then I was with King Gus'k'iḳwáan gave a talk at UAS, and he told that story in English. That Kaats'k. So I said, could you tell that in Tlingit? He said, yeah, and that was the first story I ever video recorded. Like, and so it was really fun to see how these things go. And then there's a bunch of other stuff out there too. So this is just the stuff that's been sort of put into a published form. So
yeah, correct.
I'm glad you said that about not understanding everything, because I mean, it's great to be immersed in it, but I find that myself, like, there's so much language and I'm kind of grabbing some of it and missing a lot of it. But I guess that's okay. I mean, it's kind of a balancing act if you want to keep the English beside you or not. And sometimes I'll do a cheat, if I want to write something. The other thing I notice is how quickly those old people speak, like how fast they speak. And I guess that's probably what we do in English, or what I do in English anyways, but I don't realize it, but it's I always think, like, Shago Ish, why does he speak so quickly? But that's probably just how everybody speaks when you're like into the language, like that, so yeah, something to play with, that
yeah, and like speakers like JB Fawcett, like, he has a bit of a stutter, and he tends to just sort of like, he'll hit these points where he's just whispering, it's like he's just really whispering what he's saying. And so it's just really interesting too to see like how clearly people talked. And then also, if you go back, it's just like, what was it like 100 years ago? Like, what was it like 200 years ago when everybody spoke Tlingit? Then you probably still have these moments where, like, I don't know what he said. And then we're gonna get to Susie James, who might be the fastest of them all. And so, and just super, and what's wild is they're just dropping really complex stuff. Like, there's really complicated things that are in there, and in these speeches too, which is just wonderful. It gives us these things to, was climbing that ladder. And then I think with understanding too, just keep this in mind, like, you could do, you could be the windshield wiper that's going back and forth to the English just to help check in. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then sometimes you just got to say, okay, let me just dive in the water. But and that English side of your brain is gonna probably try and convince you, like, if we don't understand every single thing, we're gonna lose everything. It's a weird panic mode that I think a brain can go into. But at some point, you got to let go of the you're always translating for yourself sometimes. And then you got to say, okay, I can just go over. I can go all the way over. And that's a big journey. It's a big step to do that. Because then you'll find that you don't have to because then if you translate always into English, then your response starts in English and comes over. Whereas sometimes you can get to that point where you really are thinking in Tlingit, and then you don't have to, all these rules and all these different things that you've learned, and then you could just kind of coast, and you could just sort of go, and it's really pretty fun when you hit that phase. And I think at first it's in these little, like that verb they were saying, yanashit. That's when the canoe is just gliding right on the water. sliding right on the water, and that means that boat's really cruising. So, Shuhan. Have a great week. I guess I'll try and I'll send an email out to the gang and say, here's your speech to have a response for. And it's just us here, so it doesn't matter. There's no length, there's no whatever you want to do, but that way you've got some time to work out.
I think that's really helpful. Contextualism, being in the context, our language is really contextual. So
right.
That's what made it flow just recently for me. I knew what the context of the conversation was about. So a lot of the things that I missed, my brain was able to catch up to because I was able to, oh yeah, we're talking about this and talking about, women and daughters and grandmothers, and, all of a sudden it just, I don't know, I just started to catch up with it with myself. And then I was able to imitate what I was hearing coming back at me, and it just kind of started flowing.
Yeah.
I like this.
And look at that Willie Marks one again, because he says like that brown bear would put skunk cabbage on its wounds, on the open wounds. And even though I can't see your faces, just knowing that if I did, it would be like your joy would be that skunk cabbage on my open wounds. It's just like, bang. Okay. Whoever's going to totem pole raising tomorrow, we'll see you there. For the rest of you, we'll see you next
Gus'k'iḳwáan?
week. Twin Lakes, Sikyasan, Sekhanan.
Ayakhwa, Ganchish.
Be good.
Cheers.
Sheesh.
Ganchish.